Hello friends! 25 days for manga. True Christy Lou fashion, I did not complete this readathon and I did a very bad job with it. What a surprise. I'm very bad at readathons. I am never able to finish them or keep up with them or document them the way that everybody else does. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm very excited about readathons and I want to do really well, but then just like everything gets thrown out the window. I don't know if it's because I'm lazy or if just it's the pressure that gets to me. I don't know why. So I said that I would try to do weekly videos and I did a good job of filming like the first week. But then after that, just like, I didn't have time to edit it, and then it just like all went downhill. I filmed a little bit towards the end of the readathon, and so what you're going to see next is just the hodgepodge of clips from December that I took. And then after you see those, then I will do a little bit of a wrap up. So you'll see timestamps down at the bottom if you just want to jump to the wrap up and not see my attempt at a readathon vlog. Hello friends! So it is 25 days of manga. I have already read some manga. I read the first volume of Millennium Snow, and that is a series. It's a 4-volume series by Bisco Hatori, and that's the same mangaka as Ouran High School Host Club. It's like their first series. It's pretty good. It reminds me a lot of Twilight because it's vampires and like a girl who's like insta love with a vampire. There's also a werewolf in it. So yeah, those 4 volumes are gonna be my first ones. Hopefully I can like start the second volume tonight, maybe on my breaks from work. So it's been a while. I had a really rough weekend, so I just like haven't vlogged since like my initial thing. But yeah, I'm back. So it is Monday night. I went to Taekwondo class, so that was fun. And I'm getting ready to sit down and just like finish up stuff because I'm really behind on this readathon. So I'm almost done with volume 3 of Millennium Snow, and I'm gonna do volume 4 tonight also. Tonight's goal is to finish Millennium Snow. So I sort of fell asleep. So yeah, didn't finish Millennium Snow last night. Finished volume 3, I'm on volume 4 now, and I'm about to go finish it up. But today is my birthday. Yay! So I'm off of work today. It's my normal day off. I took the last 2 days off of work for my birthday so I could be like a normal person on my birthday. But I'm just kind of chilling at home. Just kind of doing whatever. I watched Anastasia on Disney Plus, and now I think I'm gonna go and read some manga. But I want to show you what my boyfriend did for me when I came downstairs. He decorated my kitchen. Look, he put out a tablecloth and a birthday sign and all these streamers and stuff. Oh, it's so nice. It's so cute. And then some Christmas decorations we bought yesterday. But oh, it's so cute. He put out a little party for me, and I'm going to open those later. I'm also really excited to eat these gluten-free cupcakes. I can't wait to taste them. They're from a bakery nearby that's like all gluten-free, dedicated gluten-free. So I'm very excited. Apparently they're really good too, so I'm excited to eat these. So I'm reading it, spoilers, but whatever, and just, oh, okay. I didn't think that's where that was going, but okay. So I finally finished Millennium Snow. It only took me a week to do, but I really liked it. Actually, I'm not like a vampire person, but it was really cute, and I really like the way it ended. I was a little bit worried there for a second, but it turned out to have a really nice ending, so I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna completely switch gears and start Something's Wrong with Us, which is like a murder mystery romance type of thing, so completely different than the kind of like cute vampire manga I just finished. I am almost caught up with my reading. It is the 9th, yeah, and I've read 7 volumes of manga, so I need to read 2 more to be completely caught up. I think I'm going to read, where is it? Sand Chronicles 4 and 5. There's 5 to finish up what I own on Sand Chronicles. So yeah. Hello friends, it's like 8 a.m. on the 21st. So I just got home from work and I am currently watching a live stream of a Japanese music show because my boys are gonna be on it, and 2 of the 3 of them just got over having COVID, so I'm excited to see them kind of like their first like live performance on TV since they've been back. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this and then finish reading some manga, and I'll give you an update in a minute about that. Okay, so now that that's over with and I've had my little fangirl moment, here's an update on where I am. And the update is very, very far behind. So I think at this moment I am on my 10th manga and it's the 21st. So, you know, cool. But the other day I finished volume 5 of Sand Chronicles, and this was like really emotional. This is like really dramatic, but yeah, just a lot happened in this. It's definitely like, it's the midpoint of the series. There's only 10 volumes, but it definitely feels like the midpoint, and I don't think I shipped the main couple. I think I shipped the main girl with a different guy who's like the secondary love interest. I think I like her better with him, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think I know where this goes because I saw the cover of the last volume, so I know where it ends up. Actually, there was a quote in it that I really liked. Yeah, so she's like, she's talking to her teacher about like what she wants to do like for college and like her future career and stuff. And she's kind of thinking about relationships and stuff like that, and her teacher says, the future is full of hope, don't be afraid for now, just move forward one step at a time. And like that touched me, you know, because sometimes, you know, all you can do is just take things one step at a time and take it slow and you'll get there. So I thought that was really nice. There was a lot of really nice stuff in this, so definitely recommend at least the first volume, 5 volumes of Sand Chronicles. I haven't read the rest of it. It is the 23rd, so it is Christmas Eve. And I think I'm at, oh, I just smacked myself in the face with that. I'm at 10, 12 volumes. I think I'm on my 12th. It's this one. I started reading Demon Prince of Momichi House, and this is pretty good. I really like it. It's a little insta-lovey, I think, but so far I'm liking it. The mystery is really good, and I want to find out what the deal is with everyone and everything. So yeah, I'm really liking it. The art is super pretty. So yeah, I'm probably gonna continue with this series. There is a man that just showed up. He is probably the antagonist, but I like him. Greetings. So it is the 23rd, and it's, what is it? Almost 10 p.m. and I have had a day. I stayed up too late last night, just watching random YouTube videos, and didn't get any manga reading done. I read a little bit, but today I woke up late, and I actually haven't been in a great mood. I haven't been feeling great emotionally. I don't know if it's just because it's Christmas and I don't get to see anyone or what, but we're gonna make some Christmas cookies. And first we're gonna make some pizzelles, which are my family's traditional Christmas cookie. We have two of them. We have another Italian Christmas cookie, but those take 2 days to make, and I have to figure out how to make them gluten-free, and that's a little bit too much. But these seem to be okay. I'm also gonna make sugar cookies, which are a little more involved. Got this gluten-free baking book from my parents for Christmas, which is great, but all of the recipes call for 10 types of flour, so I will show you all of the types of flour I have. We have tapioca flour, oat flour, potato starch, all-purpose gluten-free flour, also double-acting gluten-free baking powder, and xanthan gum, which you need to make the flour act more like regular flour. So this is everything I have for the recipes in here. So I don't know where I'm gonna store all of this, but it's fine. Hopefully it makes some good cookies. I bought a pre-made mix of gluten-free sugar cookies in case mine go awry, but I'm gonna concentrate on the pizzelles for right now. So exciting is I get to use my new KitchenAid hand mixer. I've had the same hand mixer since college, and I can't use it anymore because it's covered in flour and things that have gluten in it, so I will get really sick if I use it. So I got a brand new one, and I'm really excited to use this. Alright, time for the wrap up. So I planned on reading 25 volumes of manga, but I only read 12, which is about half, so you know, pretty okay. So I will go through all of the ones that I read. The first manga that I read was actually volumes 1 through 4 of Millennium Snow by Bisco Hatori. So this is the whole series, and it bothers me that the covers are different, but there's a story behind that. So Bisco Hatori is the author of Ouran High School Host Club, and she started writing Millennium Snow and then got caught up with Ouran, and that got really popular, so she put it off, and then 10 years later she wrote the last two and finished it up. So this series is actually really interesting, kind of seeing the evolution of an artist through time, especially having a large popular series under their belt when they finish up the series. Millennium Snow is the story about this girl, what is her name? Chiyuki, and she is really sick. They don't expect her to live very long, and one day she meets a vampire, and if he sucks somebody's blood, then he can make them live for as long as he does, basically give them an immortal life, or live for 1,000 years, something like that. And he is conflicted because he doesn't want to do this, because he doesn't want to subject anybody to that sort of loneliness. But Chiyuki is like, yo, you're hot and I don't want to die. It's the story of them. There's another boy in it who's a werewolf, and so we got that classic like Twilight vampire werewolf type of thing. There's no like deciding between two boys. It's very obviously Chiyuki wants the vampire. I thought this series was really, really good. I'm surprised because I am not a vampire person, but this was really cute. I really liked it. I did prefer the newer end of it, the last two volumes, more than the first two. I love the art style more in this. This is a lot more like clean and I want to say like spaced out. The art is definitely like much more mature and has changed with the time. This has a really like classic shoujo feel to it, and this feels more like newer stuff. I would definitely recommend this series. I had a good time with it. Wish it all matched. But that's the way it's gonna be. I really recommend Millennium Snow if you want sort of a short romance thing with some fantasy stuff thrown in. Next up, I read volume 1 of Fangirl, the manga. So this is based off of the novel by Rainbow Rowell, and it is adapted by Sam Maggs and illustrated by Gabi. Fangirl is one of my most favorite books in the entire world. It's a book that really resonated with me and means a lot to me. Having it in like a different form, and especially in like one of my most favorite like forms of media, is really cool. So if you don't know, Fangirl is the story about Kath, and she is a freshman in college, going into college, and she's kind of struggling with kind of being like a really big introvert. She has a twin sister who goes to the same college who's completely different from her, and she is also obsessed with Simon Snow, the Simon Snow series, which is kind of like Harry Potter in this universe, even though Harry Potter does exist in this universe. But she writes fan fiction. She's a very popular fan fiction writer, so it's her trying to finish this fanfic before the last Simon Snow book comes out, and her also dealing with being in college, family stuff, and things like that, and just her like trying to get used to this really new situation. And when I read the novel Fangirl, I felt so much of that. I saw so much of myself in Kath and her situation in college, just being like a really big introvert in college, and then also like the whole Simon Snow thing. I was never a fanfiction writer, much less a famous one at all, but I understood the feelings of waiting for that last book of something that has like consumed your entire childhood, which I very much felt with Harry Potter. Harry Potter was my like life for a very, very long time. Fangirl is very, very special to me, and I thought this was really fun to read as a manga. I definitely think I prefer the book to the like manga or graphic novel format. I still really like it. I feel like if you are a fan of Fangirl, then definitely pick this up, because it's like fun to see like all of the characters and everything like that, and the Simon Snow art is very good. I appreciate it very much. Next up, I read Sand Chronicles volume 4 and 5, and this is by Hinako Ashihara. Really emotional, really dramatic, but I really, really love it. I like the long distance relationship aspect of it, because I feel like, at least out of what I've read, I've never read any manga where it deals with like a long distance relationship, so seeing them, the two kids like battle that and what comes from that. These two volumes definitely pulled at my heartstrings a lot. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because spoilers, but if you want something that is like drama in high school, if you want like real like relationship drama, then this Sand Chronicles is really good. Next up, I read volumes 1 and 2 of Something's Wrong with Us. So this is a josei series, so it is a little bit older than pretty much everything else I've read right now, but this is about a girl. Now, when she was younger, she lived with her mother, who was a like traditional Japanese confectioner, so she made traditional Japanese sweets, which is like very intricate and like a whole like lifetime of study type of thing. She lives in this house with a family who has made these for generations, and the father, I think, is murdered, and the young son, who is Nao's friend, blames it on Nao's mother. So she is put away in prison forever for murder. And so then Nao grows up. She is now a traditional Japanese sweets maker, wagashi, I think? Yeah, wagashi maker. And she ends up, like, living in this house again, and nobody remembers her because she has changed her name, and she is basically out to find out who actually killed the father, because she knows that her mother has been wrongly accused. So she runs into the boy that accused her mother of murder, and he doesn't really recognize her, and there's like a fake marriage thing going on, and this is so much. Oh my gosh, I love it. It is. If like the other one was, if Sand Chronicles is like high school like drama, this is like drama. It's really, really good, super thrilling, and there's tons of like betrayal and like backstabbing, and of course there is murder and everything like that, and it is great. I can't wait to read the rest of it. I think there's 4 volumes out right now, so I gotta get those, but had a really great time with this one, and I hear that it gets way more intense later. And finally, I read volumes 1 through 3 of The Demon Prince of Momichi House, and this is by Aya Shouoto. So this is about a girl, what is her name? Himari. Himari Momichi. She finds out, she's an orphan, and she finds out that she has inherited a old mansion in the middle of nowhere, and so she goes there and hoping to take over it, but she finds out there are people already living in it, and from there she gets sucked into this world of like demons and spirits and things like that, and it is a lot of fun actually. It's a little bit insta-lovey. I feel like halfway through the first volume she is like, I am in love with this boy, so there's that aspect to it, but I still really enjoyed it. It's really pretty, and I like the fantasy aspects of it, all of like the demons and spirits and things like that, and our main male character like turns into this like demon spirit thing that is supposed to protect like the bridge between our world and the spirit world, and he is very pretty. It is this right here. So really good. I want to continue this series. I want to read more things that are not just high school romance. So I feel like this was a good step into like the kind of fantasy shoujo genre. Well, that is everything that I read. Unfortunately, I didn't get to all 25 of mine, but that's the way my life is now, I guess. Of course, this video is coming to you very late, and I'm very sorry. I'm trying to find the time to get all my videos out. I have big plans for this year, and hopefully I can keep all of those plans, but you'll hear about them in a different video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more manga, bookish, nerdy content from me. That is all I've got for you guys today. I'm Chrissy Lou. Till next time, matane!